this is Joey Atlas. I'm here with the rest of the team. You're going to see them in a second. We're bringing you configuration number 14. The theme here is connection progression. As we age, most people let their mind and body disconnect, and that creates all the problems. We help you reconnect. So the theme here is to strengthen that connection. Mind comes back to body, everything becomes one. You get healthier, you get more fit, you get in shape, and you get happier. So here we go. Number 14, the connection progression. Station number 1, the Terracor glute bridge hold with the rainbow. Coach Corinne is going to show us how it's done. The glute bridge position is hold. The rainbow goes slowly all the way up. Slight pause all the way down while maintaining the glute bridge position. 8 repetitions one side, 8 repetitions on the other. Do not rush it, because if you get 8 and 8, you're good to go in that interval. If you still have time, you can go down to your 4s and 4s, 2s and 2s. Glutes stay high, leg moves slowly. Focus on the control. Station number 2. Master Coach Marianne showing us the sculptor band cross back step. We got the bands anchored on the ankles. We've got the sculptor bars here for balance. We've got a slow cross step coming back to the opposite side. She crosses the body line, goes beyond center to the opposite side for a pause, and then back to the start. We're going one side first for 8, and then you switch for 8 on the other side, like she's showing you now. So you go 8 on one side, 8 on the other. You still have time in your interval. You go to 4s and 4s, 2s and 2s. But remember, step slowly, focus on your lower body, get that pause at the back part of the motion, and then back slowly. You control the bands. Don't let the bands pull you. Your bars here are for balance. Well done. Station number 3. Coach Lex is showing us the Bun Genie Core scissor switch. So you're lying down. Let's get you nice and comfy here. Let's get the head on the pillar. So we're starting here up top. Leg is held. Bun Genie is attached. Leg comes up very slowly. Toes are pointed down. We don't want those toes pointing away. Toes are pulled toward you, and they stay that way through the whole motion. So notice the move. Grabbing the leg up top. Bottom leg comes all the way down. The heel touches the ground. Pause, slow switch. Listen to that Bun Genie slowly moving. If it gets too loud, you're moving too fast. Feel the string between the legs. Focus on it. Well done. Station number 4, Coach Corinne is showing us the banded bicep curl. So we've got the lunge static stance. We're going to go 8 reps with one stance, then we're going to switch for 8 with the other leg forward and back. The key here is to focus on those elbows staying down at your side, pulling up from the elbows, pausing up here in front of the shoulders, and then back down to the side of the hips. Notice the extension back at the hips, pulling up, body is leaning forward. Okay, you don't want to be back here. Right where she's at is good. 8 and 8. Then you can go 4s, 4s, 2s and 2s. Control the bands. When you control the bands, you're strengthening that body-mind connection. That's the key here. Station 5. And now, you're going to keep the Bun Genie on where Coach Lex had it on Station 3. You're going to wear them on Station 4 so that you still have them here on Station 5 where we got the Bun Genie back leg extension on the bench. So your forearms are on the bench, moving very slowly, stretching that string as far as you can get it back there, all the way back, 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 straighten that leg. The toes always stay pulled toward you, just like Master Coach Marianne has them. You do not want to point them back. Keep them pulled in here. This is a subtle detail, but it's extremely important. Keep them pulled in the whole way. Focus on feeling that gentle string pull between the legs. Focus on lengthening it as you're taking that foot back. You go 8 one side, then you switch to 8 on the other. Then you can go 4s and 4s, 2s and 2s if you still have time in your interval. Well done. Station 6. Coach Alexa is showing us the banded bend crossover. So your feet are shoulder width apart, toes pointed out slightly. Knees are bent, hips are bent. You're in an athletic stance. The whole body is working here. So the whole body works to take this side down to the opposite. You're going to have a target here to aim for. You pause at the bottom. Get that reconnection from body-mind going. Back up slowly. And we alternate on this one. Alternating down, opposite side. Pause, hold. Connecting that body-mind together to make that pause happen. Down. Reach. The whole body is working here, not just the arm. Everything works together to make this happen and to keep you balanced. Well done. Station 7, the ball transfer. Rumor has it that a lot of you ladies like this one, so here it is again. Coach Corinne is showing us how it's done. Ball comes between the ankles. You grip with the feet and the ankles. It comes all the way down very slowly. You can pause slightly above the ground. For you more advanced ladies, if you feel really strong in the core and you want to touch all the way down, that's fine, but you don't need to start there. Then it comes back, switch to the hands. We're going to make sure that you have enough room when you lay down so that you can touch back all the way when you're reaching back with the hands and arms so that you're not hitting the wall. Coaches will guide you on that. But there it is, ball transfer, slow and controlled, focus on your core. Station 8, the body weight row. So we've got our close grips on this configuration. Handles are inside here instead of the outside. Your feet are elevated against the pipes. Your coaches will let you know which pipe you should be on, inside or outside, but you're going to start on the pipe that's most furthest to the outside, slowly coming all the way back. Feel a nice stretch in the upper back, still keeping good straight posture. Eyes are looking forward toward where you're pulling, all the way up. Pull, 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 all the way in. Pause, think. Slowly lower yourself back to feel a good stretch back there. You can rotate the hands. If it feels natural, rotate them how you like it to feel. If it gets too easy, your coach is going to have you move your feet to the inside pipes, but always start on the outside. Coaches will let you know when to step it up. Well done. Station number 9, Coach Lex is showing us the lower body tummy tuck roll. How do we do it? We grab the hands on the uprights. Feet are on the SCULPTAMAT. Knees come up. And then we slowly roll, 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 roll for a pull. We pause. And then back down. Do not let the feet touch. Once they're up for your set, they stay off the mat. Do not let them touch. Come back up. Roll, roll, roll. Pause. Down slowly. So you're going to go for your 8 reps. Once you get 8, take a little breather. And then go for 4s and 4s, 2s and 2s. The key here is to focus on pulling from your lower core. Roll it in. Hold it tight. Feel that tummy tuck, and then slowly lower it down. Do not let them drop down. Slowly lower it down. The motion going back down is just as important as bringing it up. That enhances the mind-body connection, the connection progression. All right, Coach Corinne is showing us station number 10, T-buds with the dumbbell shoulder press. So we go in our traditional T-bud station, all the way back up. Right arm takes the dumbbell. It goes to the ceiling. Notice the good posture. Notice the knees slightly bent at the top. She's not coming all the way up and straightening those knees in a sloppy way. She's still keeping that athletic stance. And then all the way back down. T-bud all the way back. T-bud all the way in. We're going to alternate hands here. Alternating. Well done. And we go left side, up, up, up. Notice the knees are slightly bent. Perfect. Good posture. Weight goes to the ceiling. All the way down. Alternating. When you need a rest, take it if you need it. If not, just keep going. but keep that good controlled form. Do not rush it. There's no need to. Station number 11, the reverse inverted row. Somebody asked for this, and here it is. This is a good one. This is one of my all-time favorites, and I attribute my upper body tone a lot to this move right here. So we've got, for beginners, your feet are in close, knees are bent, you got a firm grip on the bars. Make sure you're wearing your gloves so that you got some tackiness to keep you on here. Eyes are looking at the ceiling, and you're pulling up toward where you're looking. Pause at the top. Hold at the top for a second. Do not forget. Back down very slowly in a controlled way. Feel a nice stretch back there with a firm grip. And then pulling back up as you breathe out on the exertion. And then breathing in on the way down. Well done. Station number 12. The Terracor plank hold. So we've got the Terracor upside down for this one. We've got these awesome handles that are built into the bottom of the Terracor for this specific purpose. Notice Coach Corinne has her hands on the handles, body's in a straight plank position, and all she's doing is holding this. It looks very subtle, but this is a challenging move in that you have to keep this Terracor still because it naturally wants to move since the soft side is on the bottom. That's where the challenge is. Connection from here to the body makes you have to focus on what you're doing, okay? You can't just let your mind wander while you're doing this. Got to connect to make this happen. Your body performs, you get the result. Station number 13, the lower body reach back, another all-time favorite, a staple in the SCULPTAFIT method. Hands are anchored on the center bar. If you need to, you can go on the outside bars, but let's start on the center. It's a slow reach straight back, gentle toe touch on the ground, back up very slowly. If your coaches need to change his step height for you, that's not a problem. If it is a little high and you feel that you can't reach all the way to the bottom, that's okay. You can also stop a few inches above the ground. You still want to pause and then back up slowly. The leg that is on the step is doing all the work here. So you want to focus on this leg that is up top, doing all the work, making the movement happen, and controlling your pace. Focus on that. 8 one side, 8 on the other. Then you switch 4s and 4s, 2s and 2s. Station 14, the dumbbell lateral raise, focusing on the shoulders. We got the shoulders we want to tone up here. It's summertime. We want to make sure we're looking good up top too, right? So we've got 90-degree bend in the elbow. We're going left side or right side up first. Doesn't matter which one you start with. But we're alternating here. So we go one side up and down, other side up and down. If you want to switch your stance after 8, totally cool. So you can go 8 legs one way. So we go 4s, 4s. You can switch legs, go for another 4, 4, which totals 8 altogether. Then you can switch it up into smaller sets, 4s and 4s, 2s and 2s. But here's the key. 90 degrees in the elbow. And that stays the same through the whole motion. Notice Coach Corinne comes up. There's a pause up here at shoulder height. Come on up, this way. Work with me now. Notice the pause up top, shoulder height. No need to get it all the way up here. We're not looking for that. Beautiful, perfect form, well done. Station 15, chest press. With the push-off on the bar. Hands are just outside shoulder width on the outside of the extended bar. Firm grip, chest comes down between the hands. Notice the shoulders are just above hand height. We don't want you coming down below hand height. We need the chest and upper back coming down between the hands, okay? Biomechanically correct, ultra safe, but all the muscles that we need firing properly are working here. Notice the body, everything moves together as one. Everything moves together. The core is engaged. You're thinking about your whole body. You're not just thinking about your hands and your arms and your chest. You're thinking about your whole body moving forward together so that you end up in the right position. And then you're pushing up slowly after that pause at the bottom, pushing up very slowly, focusing as you breathe out, also for a slight pause up top. Go for 8. If you can keep going, great. If you need a little rest, cool. Take a little breather and then go for 4s and 4s, 2s and 2s, or more if you want to. Well done. Station number 16. That was fast. We're already at the end here. We got the ball core twist. Coach Corinne is going to show us how it's done. Toes are up, heels are on the ground, knees are bent. She's sitting on the glutes, leaning back just a little bit. And she's got a nice rotation coming from the full core to get that ball over to one side and then back up and over, touching down on this side. If, by some chance, this gets too easy, your coaches will have progressions for you, just like they will on all the other stations. But don't rush it. Start with what we have. Listen to your coaches. If something gets too easy, let them know, and they will pull some tricks out of their pockets to advance all these moves for you so that you're constantly making progress, constantly strengthening the mind-body connection, and constantly turning back the aging clock. Well done, Coach Corinne. Well done, Master Coach Marianne. Well done, Lex. And well done, Nikki, behind the camera. Without her, none of this is possible. Turn that camera around. Flash us a smile. And that's it. Enjoy. Post below here if you see this in the Facebook group. Let us know how much you love it. And we'll see you on the next one.